for a few minutes, and then nobody could hear anything that was being said, so it froze. So we did a second one last night. Really fun. A lot of little trolls showed up. That's always quite entertaining. So once you're on here, leave some comments, and we can talk about whatever you guys want for a little while. I think it's about 9 o'clock Central Time here. 9-ish, 9:01, April 6th. AJ, what's up? William, Justin, Tactical J. What's up, Tactical J? What does Tactical J do? Brandon, what's going on? How are we? Byron, Easy K, what's up? Peter Stone, easy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. That's the 30-inch one on the bottom. I just made that today. Actually, just finished it tonight. Took a while to build it. Hamster, what's up? Paul, how are you? Jared Bates. How much rain did we get? I don't know, 12, 14. There was a lot of rain. It moved a lot of topsoil. I've got a lot of dirt washed into my gravel. Not bad. I mean, people around here definitely have it way fucking worse. Like, we don't, like, it's inconvenient, if anything, here. No damage. No problems. All of our water, you know, worked the way it should. All my culverts, my drains, everything was good. Right outside Columbus, metric shit ton of rain. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Tennessee. Columbus what? Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Groundfog, how are you? Yeah, the 30-inch bag's pretty nice. Run Zebra, what's up? I want some zebras. Last night's live this morning, didn't know you were a Loomtech. Yeah, we're a Loomtech dealer, have been for years. They're a great company to work with. We bought all of my guys' Loomtech watches a few years ago for Christmas. Amanda, what's up? Where's my store? In Tennessee, between Memphis and Nashville. This is the store. It's not really a store. Like, people come in here and buy stuff, but we just ship stuff all over the world. And everything for the most part that we sell, we make. We make all this stuff. We're a sew shop. We built everything you see here. Just when I thought your bags couldn't get any better. What's it called? Special op. Does it not show you what it's called? Can you not see it? It's Special Operations Equipment. Anybody who is unaware, anytime you're watching YouTube, if you just go to the channel and you look at the description on any videos, I have 6,000 videos here. If you look at the description, there'll be a link to all the websites and all the information and everything. Anywhere, Instagram, Facebook, just click info or about, you'll find all that information. Usually with a click-through link. Ken, what's up, dude? How are you? At this point, my house looks like your shop with all the gear hanging. I bet it does, man. You may stop by one day. Yeah, talk to us first before you do that. Don't come here as a destination without communicating with us. There's generally somebody here that can assist you, but most of us, several days a week, you know, we're just super busy. We do several video series and we're filming content a lot of those days. Chris Hall, how are you? That 30-inch would hold a rifle and all this sort of, it would. That's why it's 30 inches, yep. Love the combat cock emoji. Memphis, oh yeah, we're in Memphis quite a bit. We go up to Memphis to eat at Capitol Grill. We go up there for antique stores and run around. There's an asylum up that way. We do abandoned buildings and stuff. What do you do in Memphis? Austin Crisp, everything is good, man. Good weekend. Amanda and I ran around. We were in Nashville all day yesterday. Well, we left here at noon and ran to Nashville, and we're there all day and night, and then did a live here, I don't know, close to 11 probably last night when we got back. June is going to be here in no time. You're right. It fucking certainly is going to be here in no time. How many radios could you put in this, Evan? And Evan, you're doing a radio class in June in Nashville? Question mark. How can people find out about that? So they're coming to the party, they want to go to the class. How can they do that? Where are they getting these? Where are you guys getting the emojis? How do you get those? I think you have to be a member. Watching from Iraq. Hello, human. How are you? A dump tray in those bag colors would be awesome. It would. Yeah, I like that. I like the woodland on the I like the multicam black on woodland even better. If you have VIP tickets to the party, you get a special deal on Radio Made Easy's class. Paul Bennett's got his little combat cough there. Starting to see Summer of Love. Yeah, I saw there was a lot of crazy shit going on this weekend. Luckily, well, I don't know if it was lucky. For some it wasn't, but we had bad weather this weekend, so there was none of that shit happening around Nashville. You know those little fucking motherfuckers might melt. They get wet, all that's left is some corn and peanuts, because all they are is a piece of shit. Fupa XLs, OD Black. No, I don't have any of those. I see Coyote, Woodland, Black, Multicam Black, Splatter. Do you have one on order? You're wanting to order one, or you're wanting to know if we have one? Fairweather Antics. Well, a lot of those people are paid. Those are paid disruptors. And I say that all the time, and I'm always surprised when I get buck back on that. People tell me that that's not true. I'm lying, and it's just weird. Just because you go to a riot and you're not paid, that's because you're the useless eater. I mean, you're the useless idiot. But the organizers and the instigators definitely are paid. Yeah, they get paid. That's exactly it. They get paid. Amanda, if you're on here, Aggie Phil, could you put a extra large OD Black Fupa online so it's orderable, and then we'll make some of them. Yeah, they're shipped in from different states. When they ping the cell phone information, most of those dudes are at 9 to 17 different events across the United States. Not like connecting states all across the states. Can I get a shout out? Also, stream chess, and I am live right now. Right on. I have some chess sets. I like chess sets made of like ebony and ivory and human bone and stuff like that. I have a friend in Saudi Arabia that has sent me some chess boards and pieces and stuff. Killer business from airsoft players? Not as much as we used to. More of it's, real shit. Which definitely, I mean, if you look at Milsim West and stuff, the airsoft guys are doing fucking awesome shit. It used to be that guys would talk shit. Guys with real guns would talk shit about kids with airsoft guns. But having been in this industry for 35 years, a lot of those airsoft kids became, real military guys. And the crazy shit is, a lot of the airsoft guys have way better weapon handling skills than real military guys because they care about it. Guzman, what's up? Bob Lester, how are you, man? Any thoughts on what would work as a case pouch for a thermal monocular? About the size of a tall boy. I don't know, man. There's just different sizes and shapes of those things. My thermal is a little bigger. My thermal monocular is a little bit bigger than an ANPVS 14, so I don't know. Padded night vision case, maybe, if you put it in there diagonally. Vance, what's up? Used to line up black and white kids and have us sing Ebony and Ivory every year. Did they really? Did they really? We used to just play like Smear the Queer and Red Rover and stuff like that. Yeah, much safer starting ground. But if you look at airsoft events now, they're like multi-day full mission profile kind of shit. And like huge events, like thousands of people show up at old hospital and military bases and shit like that. And you get dudes in there that are like real dudes, like legit fucking guys that have, been in gunfights and shit playing this stuff. It's not really a kid's game any longer. And now when we say airsoft, they're actually using like blank simulated weapons and, blank firing devices and all kinds of shit, man. You got all these kids out there with, 30, 40 grand worth of fucking thermal and night vision. Using flashbangs and grenade simulators and all kinds of shit. Homestead, how are you? Kiri, hello. Rolling Acres, we're good, man. How are you? The Army has an actual air, maybe so. Like I remember Camp Pendleton had an airsoft field on it. Seen a 3-day airsoft op with dudes from Bat. Yeah, from Ranger Bat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. The dirty civilian guys went and did Milsim West. And if there's a Milsim West, I assume there's an East somewhere. Angel LeBron, what's up? Yeah, it's a nice bag. When I was a kid, we couldn't afford airsoft. We had man. When I was a kid, airsoft didn't exist. We used BB guns. We were like shooting each other's teeth out and having BBs stick in your fucking shoulder. Shot my friend John Wilson's tooth out. I've got a scar on the tip of my nose right now from a BB when I was a kid. Do the Marines do that? I don't know. Is the top bag the mystery bag? No. No, that top bag's a $450 bag probably. The bottom one's probably closer to $500, $600. No, it's definitely not the mystery bag. What's the cost on the bags? I don't know. They're probably going to come out. We're probably going to sell the bag and then the padded insert kit separately. Those bags are fully Velcro lined. All the walls, the floor, the footprint of it. The side walls here are Velcro lined up. There'll be a full like box padding kit that goes inside that thing. Somebody bumped the rain machine on Switch. It's been nonstop. Same here. It's been raining nonstop. My bad if you said already. Did you name the newest bag you just made over the last few days? No, there's no name on it. That's them right there. This is the bag you saw the other day. That's the bag I did today. So the top one is 30 Well, it's 29 inches. And the bottom bag is, wait a minute, what am I saying? Am I right on that? 3, 6, 9, 19 inches. The top bag is 19 and a half inches. The bottom one's 30. BB gun fight rules, no headshots, 3-pump mag. Yeah, until the first guy gets hit. And then it's click, 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 click. BB gun, bottle rocket, roaming. That's right, that's right. Thanks so much for the orders getting delivered. I understand that 7 months is a long time, but worth the wait. Great product. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but thank you for the orders. Massive concrete building in New York with no windows that just collect on. Oh, fuck yeah, there is. Those are everywhere, dude. Everywhere there's a data center. And you have hot air balloons sitting above every city just snatching data. How do you think they had all the information on Kyle Rittenhouse right away? They knew that kid. They knew what the real story was. They let him go through court and everything. They had all the evidence to fucking show. Are those bank robber bags? I don't know. Anything can be a bank robber bag. People don't really rob banks anymore. I mean, I can't even go and get my own money out of the fucking bank. No, not Chinese balloons. Your fucking government balloons. Do you think the SOE floor will be able to run the new bag unlike the rest? No, probably not. Probably not. Some people will, but probably not. That's a lot of work, dude. That bottom bag right there took me probably 6 hours today to build. I'm only sewing feedback sack tote bags and old machine crap out. Do you have any recommendations on new mid-level? What are we talking, Roland Acres? What were you sewing with? Right now, Michaels has all those Singer heavy duties, those gray ones. They're all on clearance for like under $200, I think. But if I was going to go get a machine, I'd get on Marketplace and just find a walking foot machine. I'd just find something like this to do it. Like when you hear people say my machine crapped out, these machines don't crap out. Like all of these machines sitting here, half of these things are probably over 50 years old. Still have nightmares about Roman candles. Elon stepped down from Doge. I don't think it's true. I saw that days ago. I saw Trump say he wants Elon to stay with Doge as long as possible. I saw a fucking thing. He said it yesterday. There is so much horse shit out there right now. Motherfuckers just like literally just making shit up just to get fucking clicks. You're gonna jinx the machines? Well, I got 50 of them. I'll be okay. They're metal. OD Black Fupa XL online. Thank you, Amanda. These are all the entries for the March giveaway. I think we'll use 20 pounds of tannerite with that. If they spray painted the Nazis, I would too. As a matter of fact, I think everybody should just put a swastika on their fucking Tesla. Fuck them. Do we make airsoft guns? No. No, we make gear. This is a sew shop. We make all this stuff. Thanks. I had my mom's old Singer from around 1970. It's been rebuilt. Right on. Right on. So a home machine. Elon has special position in Doge that has a legal time limit. Yeah. Of course there's going to be a workaround for that if he wants it. Like all these judges right now bucking back on what Trump says. Who do these judges work for? They work for Pam Bondi. Who does Pam Bondi take orders from? Trump. It's all theatrics and fucking show. It's all bullshit. And the truth is, they're probably, both sides are probably together. Just ordered some kit to start a LBE jump. What'd you order, bud? You're gonna love it. It's the best. Run zebra. What's up? Do you have a zebra? Do you picture yourself as a running zebra? Here, I'll show you my zebra. Are you still on here, zebra? Yeah, different wings of the same bird. A lot of governments are buying Bitcoin. Yes, they are, to include our government. All of you have Bitcoin. Bitcoin was down to 78. Yeah, give it a few minutes. It'll fluctuate $6,000 a day. 78. Let's hope it goes down a little more. Buy some more of it. There's my zebra. Woodland butt pack and canteen. Nice. A micro rig and an AR fit nice in a 2-slot padded gun case. Nice. If they paint the swastika backwards, it means peace and love. And yeah, well, I mean, the swastikas are all through the world, like all over the world. There are swastikas. Bought my weekly $10 a day. Good, William. Can you make it 20? Could you eke by and make it 20? Kevin, how are you? What you doing in June? RSVP for June SOE party at soeparty.com. There we go. You guys are going to have a good time. All you guys are like, I wish I could come. Why are we talking about swastikas? Because we fucking want to. Just literally because I want to. I've been saving for a shop giraffe. Now I need to make more money for a zebra. You don't need the zebra. You can buy a real zebra for $5,000 to $7,000 any day of the week. And if I actually just saw 4 zebras sell, I think if for $6,000, they all win at auction. $6,000 for all 4 of them. Good enough reason. Put Pakiska. Just because they're painting swastikas on people's Cybertrucks. And somebody said, if they painted a swastika on my Cybertruck, I would just leave it. And I said, shit, we had to just fucking, if you have a Tesla, just go ahead and fuck them. They want to accuse you of it, just fucking go ahead and let them have it. Come to South Texas, you got zebras. Do you have, is there a wild herd population, or are those like on exotic ranches and stuff? Woodland Alpine Mini Pack Side Pack. We don't. We'll go look, though. Yoda Como, what's up? I had no idea you had a zebra. Yeah, I got a little zebra. We met this lady at a yacht club. And she had the zebra. And we bought it from her. She's a very interesting lady. We hung out with her for a little while. There's a guy in Kalispell that has a bunch of zebras, almost a whitefish. Right on. My old boss has a shop giraffe. Now I think it's in his it's a living room giraffe. That's cool, Michael. Does he have a full mount or like a neck, or what does he have? I got a can of barbecue sauce from Memphis that has a swastika. Did you? That's full mount. That's cool, Michael. Did he hunt that? Did he go shoot that? What are we doing? Did you say day pack or mini pack? Almost no public land here. If there's any cool animals, they most likely live on someone's huge ass. Yeah. Yeah. Could you check if you have Woodland Alpine mini pack side pouches? Yeah, I didn't think I had any Woodland because I shipped a ton of them last week. It looks like I have 2 mini pack side pouches in Woodland. This one just has foam inserts because we used it for photos, but none in Alpine. Different exotic mounts. Cool. That's where I get mine from. Just auctions and on the market. I thought you were about to tell a joke when you said, and we met this lady at a yacht club. No, it was at a yacht. She lives at a yacht club. Wild hippos in Colombia. There's a ton of them. There's a whole fucking pack. Or is it a pack? I think it's a pack is what they call hippos. There's like fucking 50, 60 of them. Tim, how are you, man? On my way from work, I'm trying to get the old lady in a full mount. Bought most of the jungle kit and definitely going to wait until the war belt is ready. Feels wrong. Well, if you want a belt that looks like it, I actually looked at belts so that I could tell you guys what to get in the interim. And the best option looks to be the Marine Corps padded Molly belt. And I really thought I would go out and find some shit, but everything out there is trash. I don't know if it's trash, but it doesn't have the real estate. Like, you'll get a belt that's 32 inches, but it doesn't have the spacing. Like, you couldn't bolt all the pouches onto it. Have you ever seen any stuffed camels? Yeah, I've seen stuffed camels. I had an opportunity to buy a full mount elephant, and I didn't do it. And I thought, man, I'll be able to get that at any time. I've seen them a few times, and I've never seen another one come up for sale. The last one I saw was 60 grand. It actually, the one I had an opportunity to buy, it had sold, and some people took pictures of it at the Loretta Lynn's Pilot gas station as it had been loaded up and was, going wherever it was going to its new home. A group of hippos is called a bloat. I did not know that. Yeah, if it's got laser pals, I wouldn't want it either. Is that what the Marine Corps? The Marine Corps one's not laser pals, is it? Maybe it is. 8 years SOE tool bag with this job. I used it. Yeah, you should be able to use it for another 50, 60 years. What did that say? My next full body mount will be squirrel bookends. Oh, that's cool. If you have, if I can put you in some groups, is that WebDad that said that? If you're wanting to buy taxidermy and stuff, hit me up. I'll put you in some super, super active groups on Facebook. A group of donkeys is called the Vino shit. Send some Florida man level crackheads to Colombia. No kidding, yeah. Bring them back alive. My cousin is getting into gear and prepping. I sent him a link to your website and told him to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Pablo Escobar, that's right. Group of hippos are called the worst. Yeah, hippos harm more human beings in all of Africa than the next fucking 10 animals together. What do you call 2 crows on a branch? An attempted murder. Not a murder, it's just attempted. I like it. A sleuth of bears. I know you've been called a Versace Velcro before, but I referred to your work, the Prada of preparedness this week. I like it. Kiri, did I send you a link to the pencil maker? I have some pencils that I got from Prada. We were at We're in the private lounge at Prada in Las Vegas, and they have a bunch of hidden rooms for VIPs and stuff. And I have these pencils that I got from Prada, and they're dipped. It looks like they're dipped in black lacquer, so the whole pencil is black, and then the tip of it is red. And I've always wanted more of those. I've tried to have SOE pencils made, and I've never found anywhere that would do it. So anyways, I'm watching some videos yesterday, some shorts, and this guy's like, his friend asked him, hey, what's this? Oh, this is the blah, blah, blah precision pencil maker. And it's about a 2-minute video, and it showed how you make pencils with this pencil maker. It's this little jig and everything. And they have a chopstick one also. Anyways, I'm going to build some pencils and chopsticks, and we're going to dip them in lacquer and dip the tips of them just in red, like the ends of them. It's very cool. The machine, the little tool to do it is like, it's about $500, $600. Precision machine and tool something. I'll find it. I'll send it to you. It's very neat. DJ cigarette pouch. I actually have cigarettes. How big is the warehouse? 10,000 feet downstairs, 6,000 feet upstairs, and I've got another 5,000 foot building kit to add on to the front of the building. Amanda, this is the first time she's ever bought cigarettes in her life, and she walked into our friend's gas station store and said, I know this is going to sound weird, but I need to buy some cigarettes. And they're like, yeah, that's kind of weird. What do you want? And Robin's like, yeah, that's weird. She goes, I don't know. I want a big box and a small box. And Robin's like, I don't know what you mean. So she showed Amanda the cigarettes, and Amanda thought that those Marlboro menthols had the nicest looking boxes. So that's what she bought. I like little boxes. If you're doing it right, they get bigger as you go, Ken. You're like, put 2 hands in, clap. It's tight, isn't it? I have a couple of mink hides hanging on my duck building for a warning to the rest. Oh, that's cool. Does it work? Total chick move based on color. That's how I buy shit. I bought a whole fucking truck I wasn't going to buy because of the red stitching in the seats. How is the metal shop doing? Are the boys building any barrel stoves? No, we haven't done anything with it, man. Cody went and just fucking added a ton of hours on his schedule, so nothing at all has happened. Call the pencil Black Widow. I like it. Yeah, I like it. What about make them adjustable like your Rallyman pouch for cigarette? It doesn't need to be. The little more than hold it. There's only an inch deviation in the box. The pouch will look like a mini large cell phone pouch or like a TK4 pouch that we make. It'll just be the size of the cigarette box, and it'll mount, to a belt or Velcro. The stitching, really? Laugh out loud. Pax, I don't know what we're talking about here. Paxiska. Holy cow, how big is this warehouse? Could call the cigarette pouch the baby Rallyman. Yeah, it could. G10 core pencils to be used as a weapon. Yeah, you could totally put G10 in these. This jig is basically like a microplane, and it's on rollers. It's got rods, right? So it runs across these rods, and the pencil starts as a rectangle piece of wood, and you run this jig, and it basically planes out the channel, and then you put the lead inside, and then you cap it with the other piece, and they glue them together. It's glued together. And then you run it on a jig, and it's either hexagonal or octagonal on the outside. It's pretty cool. It looks like you can do them in probably 5 minutes. You could do these things. What's it called when you get a hole in your throat? Yeah, what is that called? I want to say a stigma, but it's not a stigma. What is that called? Have a good night. It's called stoma. There we go. Tracheotomy, stoma, cancer. I sell plenty of fire pits and rocket stoves, but I'm sure SOE could do way more business. Ruin the joke. Stoma pouch. Toy Town, what's up, man? How are you? Got my cancer stick brands mixed up. Marlboro Rally Man, Calamol Rally Man. We'll just call it a cigarette pouch. The more simpler you make it, and when the name says what it does, right? Cigarette pouch. Naming it the Rallyman pouch, or tobacco Rallyman pouch, that'd be great for our clients and stuff, but how do I sell 400,000 of them to people who don't know SOE? Turn that light off right there. Is the rain over with, guys, or do I have more rain coming? It was fucking cold tonight. I was unloading the truck tonight. It was chilly out there. It's fucking 80 degrees on Friday, and it's 40 degrees today. Sewing question. Making a closed bag type bag. How do I do 90-degree fold connecting the sides to the bottom? Watch my video, Chris. I've shown how to build all those bags in detail. Look at my full sew videos. I think we even have them categorized so that they're easy to find. Watch any of my videos that show how I build a rectangle bag that has a zipper in it. They're all the same. Just like these two right here. If you make a vape pouch, you have to call it the douche flute. Snowing in Ohio. Could you make mini pistol mag pouches that hold one cigarette that attach to the side of a Rallyman? We did 1 year for April Fools. We made a little pouch, and we actually sent it out with a tampon. And we did another one where we put a tube of Vagisil in it. So when you're on the range and the guys with you are being a little bitch, you can give them some Vagisil. 40 and sunny, no wind. Unloading my plants in Oklahoma City, and it snowed. Yeah, man, this fucking weather's something else. WebDad, that leftover steak was, and it was, well, yeah, it was leftover. I only ate one piece of it at the restaurant. We had eaten so much already. It was wonderful. I still have a lot of it left. It's very good. This is that Padrino I was telling you about last night. This stuff is fucking incredible. It says it's keto also, so there's no sugar in there. Although you'll get the cephalic reaction, I'm sure. But this stuff is great. They did one that I've never seen again that was a smoked blood orange. And it had that smoky leather taste, like black tequila. So I've been using this stuff. And then I just put a little splash of black tequila in there, which is, I didn't see that. I know it. I'm sure it got brought. I'm sure we got it. It's this right here. This Hornitos black. When I first bought the Hornitos, the whole bottle was like matte black, but I'm guessing they just were able to put it in a normal bottle by just using that. I'm sure it's the same shit. It's going to get down to 39. Key West, 85 and sunny. Has SOE ever involved with sponsored Cola Warrior? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that is. Have I ever been to San Diego? Are you asking me that? I fucking came from San Diego. I lived in San Diego for 30 years. My shop was in San Diego. I started this company in San Diego. I grew up in San Diego. Lived my entire life in San Diego. If there's Vagisil on the range, opt for the strip club. Is there a difference between a smoked tequila and mezcal? I'm a whiskey. I don't know this. And the smoked tequila is not actually smoked. They take the tequila and they put it in whiskey barrels, so it turns. It's aged, right? I used to like, whenever I would order a margarita, they're like, "What kind of tequila?" I'm like, "Whatever the darkest you have is." But now I like silver tequila. My tastes have just changed. But like this right here, if you'd never had it before, you would think, like, when you first identify it, you'd be like, holy shit, it tastes like smoke and leather. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. Everybody have a good week. Hope you had an awesome weekend. And I got a bunch of like short footage over the last week. I'm just going to throw it together and throw it up on YouTube. We got some videos went up this week, so check it out. If you're new here and you're not familiar, we've got a bunch of actual real videos, not just me walking around in here talking. We do this every night about 9 o'clock. We can have a conversation about just about anything you want. And if you happen to use Amazon and you like what we do, if you would use any of my Amazon links when you make a purchase at Amazon, it takes a little bit of money from Amazon and gives it to us. It's called an affiliate link. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think my daughter was conceived while drinking cheap rose tequila. I was at Jack Daniel's distillery in Tennessee a couple years ago, and they couldn't sell it to you. Yeah, there's something with Jack Daniel's. It's fucking weird, right? Hornitos Black was one of them. Yeah, I like the Hornitos Black. The ones I have upstairs are in a black, flat black, almost like ceramic bottle. And then these new ones are all in a glass bottle. It's a dry county. That's it. There you go. Houston, by way of Riverside, California. All right, guys. Good night. Found out last night I'm going to be a grand. Well, congratulations, Kevin. Do we know who the mom is? I'll see you guys tomorrow night.